Hello. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? So, today is Ask Me Anything, and I have my mom with me. When was we on, Shell?
I can't remember.
I think Thursday, no, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Last Wednesday we was on. And if you have any questions about what we talked about, my mom is here. And if you have any questions that you would like to ask her about her experience, she is here to answer any questions that you might have. Shell, say hello.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, it's low. Can y'all? Oh, there we go. She said hi. So, what I want to talk about today too is encouraging yourself. That is our word of the week is encourage. Well, a phrase. I'm gonna say a phrase of the week. Just encourage yourself throughout this week. If you have any milestones that happen or any hiccups or you know how stuff come upon us, and my channel is about it's also about me making it through going through being a prisoner's wife and talking about my experience, but I also want to set a platform for people to for the mental aspect and the spiritual aspect of making it through this journey, not only just talking about the do's and don'ts of relationships, the what happened while we go visit. Yes, I want to talk about that stuff, but I also want to set a platform where we can come together and talk about our emotions and feelings and make it through these days, because a lot of people don't talk about the mental state that you have to be in and the the strength that it takes to make it through, if you get what I'm saying. Hey, sis. So my mom is here too because she made it through. She went through what, Shell? 12 years?
Yes.
She went through 12 years, and she can back me up about the mental, the strength that you have to have and remembering the good times and staying busy and what she went through that she don't want y'all to go through. Like we said, isolation. Don't isolate yourself from people because it makes it harder.
Yes.
That's one thing we talked about last week. Is isolation that we both did, and it made it more harder than.
Yes, it did.
And remembering that you got more loved ones than the ones that's incarcerated. So embrace everyone that loves you, even if they don't understand.
Right. Because
they're not going to understand. You didn't understand. If you weren't going through this,
go home, go to work, and go home. They don't want you to interact with, well, at least mine didn't want me to really interact. And I did that, and it made things worse.
Yes. So if there's any questions that you guys want to ask us, feel free. But just to update you on the status, it's February 1st, and we were supposed to get a letter from the parole board. It's still not here. So thank you, pandemic.
Thank you, pandemic.
No, we should have got a letter, but I feel like no information is also good because we could have got a letter, you know. So hopefully we get one this month. I don't know what's the hold up for Michigan. I just don't understand it. Why they do everything slow. They do everything freaking slow. Like I looked up parole board in other places. They got a line of people all the way to July. Thank you, sis. They got
always slow until you have to owe them some money.
Right. You owe them some money. They getting their money.
They getting their money. on time.
So thank you, sis. So yeah, I ain't got much. I just wanted we just on here. If you got any questions, Shell, would you like to share anything or recap what we talked about last week?
Like I said, don't isolate yourself, because I did that, and it's not because I wanted to. It's because I know how he was, and I just got fed up and started going visiting my sisters, certain relatives, not all, but certain ones, especially my closest, like my sisters and my brothers. And my mom, I even isolate from her. And don't do that. Don't, because it just make things worse. It make you lash out at people that you don't think you're doing it, but you're doing it. Because the only thing you're doing is going to work and I was going home taking care of kids. I had no life at all. None.
Cammy said hi, mama.
Hello. How you doing?
So see, her relationship is different. She's saying that my father didn't want her around people, tried to isolate her. But John, he don't mind it. I isolated myself, and I feel like I did that because I seen her do it. So I thought it was hard though.
Yeah, you really like.
I isolated myself so bad, and it was the boringest life. Now I don't even know how to not isolate myself.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell you to get out.
Yeah.
Something.
So right now, my focus is I'm going back to the gym. I go at 8 p.m. Yes, if Jeremy tell you to have fun, sis. Have fun. Like seriously.
Something.
It's hard. It is hard because you think like, why is I'm having fun here and there? It is. I think the same thing. Like I'm like I can wait till he come home. Like I can wait till he come home. That's when I'm gonna have my fun. But I'm like, why wait till he come on? He supposed to just fit into your routine. You know what I'm saying? You know what I start doing? I'm like, oh, this somewhere I can take him. I go places. I say, okay, I know he'll like this. Instead of thinking like, I can't have fun without him. Research places and go see places where you feel like he will like. Like
listen. Yeah. Listen here. Pay close attention of what I'm finna say. I even went so far of not watching certain things on TV. If you get what I'm talking about, I went so far not doing that. I would not watch certain things. I would only watch things like HGTV, PG. You know, yeah. And not that I was into stuff like that, but you do find yourself isolating from things even from the TV, which I know I did. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like I'm learning to like we went up north, and I want to take him back up north. Like I found places and stuff where I'm like, oh, I can't wait till we go back. Now I got somewhere that I can take him. And then he asked, he's like, you like it up there? I'm like, yeah, yep, I do.
It's peaceful.
Mm-hmm. So now I just look at stuff that we can do. Like I know restaurants now that I can take him. Like I remember that when he was out, I didn't like steak. Now I love steak, and I'm like, oh, I got a restaurant that we can go to. So everywhere I go, I just find new places for us to visit. So that's how you got to think. Like he would love this when you there. Be like, oh, I can't. It's hard too. It is hard because you just sitting there and you like, dang, I really want to be with him, but you got to try to take your mindset off of it. Which if you have, I pray that God put people in your corner that when you start thinking like that, they can change it. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like people that you go out with, like whoever you go to dinner with. Like sometimes you got a voice of like, man, I really thinking I wish he was here. And they might say, it's gonna be time. It's but what I did too is I held that stuff in. Like I didn't say, I said they won't understand. That's where we wrong. Cause we don't feel like people will understand. But half the time they going through or they went through worse stuff than we going through. So we got to stop thinking for people and give them the benefit of doubt. And if they don't appreciate what you saying or uplift you in that moment, they ain't the one for you.
That's right.
But we got to be open because we so fearful. It's because we so like on the fence because we have to be because there's some negative people out there, but everybody ain't negative. It's slowly trying to open up. I asked my mom, I wanted to give up, but she's like, you got this, you got this. And I'm like, I don't think I'm so miserable. But then that's what the end, she said.
And sitting at that bothers you, but you have to say, no, I got to do this for my mental status.
Like I'm starting to work out for my mental status so I can refocus on something else. And I feel like that's gonna be a good thing for me.
I think that's a good tool for you because that's gonna let off a lot of stress.
Yeah. So you gotta find stuff to do that's gonna relieve stress.
Yes. You need it. You need it, especially for your loved ones, because you don't want to lash out at them, because it's not their fault that he's in there, and it's not your fault, not your family's fault neither. And you will find yourself lashing out at them, being mad, being angry, and you only putting that on yourself because then they're not gonna want you around or hate to see you come around. I never did that. Because you're
miserable and
I never did that, but I think I did it to my kids. I know I did it to my kids, not knowing that I was doing it. I mean, when I said I didn't do nothing, I didn't do nothing but go to work, go see him, and come home. That was it. That was my life for 12 years.
Yeah.
And I didn't want April to do that.
I think I did a pretty good job because my daughter, I try to snap out of it.
And do stuff for Brooke.
And do stuff. Yeah, I do stuff for Brooke. I always have. Though I told myself I would never, like, I got to do this. Like, even though he's not here, even though I got this issue, I have a daughter that I got to live for. So sometimes I have to block what I'm going through in him, which is not fair to him, but I have to do it for the sake of my daughter. Because once again, I didn't ask him, and I'm not trying to sound wrong or bold. Once again, I always got to teach a lesson, and I try not to put that woe is him. Oh, he's in there, poor baby. No, he's a grown man. I'm sorry.
That's what I did.
I'm sorry. I don't have no remorse or no hard feelings, but I love him. But not nobody do wrong by him. But you need to learn your lesson because this needs to never happen again. So I don't baby him when it comes to that. He don't want me to baby him when it comes to that. So he got to understand that this is what we living in. This is real. And my daughter don't understand. Oh, mama. My daughter don't understand. Oh, mama's sad that her husband locked up. No, she don't understand. She want to go play. So I have to cut it off, put it on, cut it off, put it on. And he understand that. Like our motto is you take good care of you while you in there because I can't understand everything that goes on in there. And he say you take care of everything you need to out here. Where sometimes we need each other. So we do be there for each other, but we know that we doing our best.
All right. And that's a good thing.
Yeah.
He ain't just for himself on himself. He all about your feelings too.
Yeah. But sometimes he used to be like, "You're my wife, so you gotta do what I say." He don't say that no more.
Go two ways, and he got himself in there. You didn't put him in there. He did. Yeah.
So it's just about boundaries, like what you gonna put up with and what you not. Because at the end of the day, this still a relationship. So it's just like he out here. What you allow a man to do, he gonna do.
But I guarantee you, if the shoe was on the other foot.
Oh, that's his. See, that's his thing. He's like, if you was in there, I said you will not know until the shoe was on the other foot. And praise God and glory be. I'm not saying that I wanted to be on the other foot.
For
real. No, I can't handle it. I can't do it. I'm good. Lord, keep me covered.
Yeah, for real. I couldn't do it. I don't do no wrong. Anybody got any questions for us? Something that we might have missed?
If there's any questions for us or my mom that you want to ask, you can ask it. Or if you don't have no questions, but you watching this, if there are any questions that you would like to ask my mom or me, you can also write it in the comments and we'll be glad to answer it. And we will have another video. And yeah, we are here to just not just only, like my page is not here just to only talk about the things that happen, which I did. But I also want us to come together as a community, as a sisterhood, and just be support for each other. And come on and just support one another mentally, physically, and emotionally, and spiritually. And let's have fun in this journey, because I feel like not only talking about what goes on, but just laughing is a form of help and some people need, just talking and just getting outside of our situation, because we can't change it, but we can have fun and laugh through it. It's a good form. Laughter is a good form of medicine.
Yes.
Like if you watch a comedy and you sad, it's gonna take that sadness away.
Yes, it will.
So let's have fun. Let's come together. This is what my channel is about. My mom will be on here, and I love to laugh. I love to get people out of their situation just by a joke or girl, what, we can't change the situation, but we sure can have fun going through it.
Yes.
So I think, and I just said that I need to put the fun back into my life. And I'm not going to wait for my husband to get here, because I should be whole when he get here. And I should have laughter already in the home. I don't have to wait until he walk through the doors to have a good laugh.
Would y'all like to see us do a mukbang together?
Now, my mom said, would you guys like to see us do a mukbang together? And I say, that won't be a bad idea. So we'll put that together and we will be on doing a mukbang. So I want to say, have a good night. And if you're watching this, any questions that you have, write it in the comments. And we will be gladly to answer. But I want to thank you all for watching the video, support me, and I'm not going to give up. Just like I told God, if it's one person watching, I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm going to keep pressing forward. I thank you guys. And if there's a content that you want me to share or anything that you would like me to share, let me know. If you have any stories or any testimonies, my email is April_L_Jackson@yahoo.com. Again, it's April_L_Jackson@yahoo.com. Write me. I love to talk to people. I love to hear testimonies. I love to hear your comments, your thoughts. And I promise to get back with you and support you through anything. If you need prayer, let us know. And yes, thank you for supporting me. I love you guys, and I will keep you updated. We don't have no parole date yet for the hearing. It's February, so we walking out February. Hopefully we'll have it now. We don't know. You never know with the parole board. I'm so tempted to call them because that's the person I am. Be like, hello, my husband's name is John, and I was just John Christopher Mann, and I just wanted to know if you guys was doing parole dates. I don't know how that worked. I'll put on my confused voice and hopefully they help me. But then I'm like, no, let me leave it alone. But me, I want to put my own 2 cents in. But that's not always good. I don't want to get yelled at by the parole board, Because some people, yeah, if you ain't got the right one, they gonna be like, don't call here today. You gotta wait till we give him the letter. Okay, bye. Click. So I'm not gonna do that and get like shut down.
I'm telling her to wait.
She's telling me to wait. So I'm being patient. God is working on my patience because I would have been called them in January. But I'm being patient. I'm waiting for my husband to send that call and be like, we got the letter. So every time he called, I'm like, you got it?
Good or bad.
Look, every time he called, like, you got the letter? You heard anything? He be like, no, it's gonna be okay.
So y'all gonna like him too. Y'all gonna like him. You're a really cool cat.
My mom said y'all gonna like my husband. He's a really cool cat. He is.
Yes, he is.
So I want to thank you guys for coming and thank you for the likes and thank you for always following me on my beauties in the building. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.